Hi, my name is Bunsu Semanane and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on this channel, please hit the subscribe button down below and the gray bar next to it so that you can get a notification whenever I do post a new video. To my old subscribers, thank you for the love. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for being there. Please share this video with your friends and family so that I can get more subscribers. Also follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter and like my Facebook page. All those credentials are in the description box down below. So yeah, let me just get to it right now. Basically this conversation was brought on by a tweet that I wrote during this week. Yeah, so during this week I basically said someone needs to hear this. Not all women are impressed by money. Some of us want to know if you can hold a conversation without mentioning how much money you have. Good night to the world. So that basically raised a whole bunch of conversations. The guys that did comment on this thing were like, no, those kind of women are not there. All women think about is money. All women wants from a man is money, is money, is money. And basically I was like, wait, what? What has happened in this world that all men think we want from them is money? And that just got me thinking, and it got me wondering and pondering that have we dropped our standards that much as women that all we want from men is money, and the only way that men think that they can impress us is through money? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that money is not important. Money is a very important factor in our lives. I mean, it makes the world go round. We need it to buy food. We need money, but money isn't everything. Now, this is just me. This is just a thought pattern that I have. Basically, I'm not imposing. If you are all about the Randelas, look, that's your, that's your thing, and I'm not holding anything against anyone. But I want to know that as women, have we really dropped the standard that much that a guy can the only way that a guy can impress you is through money? And then it leaves a small breed of people that are like myself, that when a man comes to you and he tells you about his money, you look at him and you're like, boo though. I mean, tell me something else, and it then makes us seem like we are the crazy ones. I mean, I get that a lot. I get that a lot from people. I get that look, I get that from guys that I date, because I'm the girl that wants to know how your day has been, what happened in your day, have you eaten, what's going on in your family, the things that build you up as a person. And then, yes, okay, fine, I want to know that I'm not being in a relationship with a person who's careless with money, but it isn't everything. Have we, and I'm asking this question, I'm saying we because I'm a woman as well, and maybe I'm living in a bubble where I'm thinking, oh, money doesn't make, whatever, I don't know. But have we as women lost ourselves so much that we are okay with somebody just coming to us and telling us, yeah, no, he drives a Golf GTI, and he lives in Midrand, and those things impress us, instead of somebody who's coming, who's going to hold proper conversation, somebody who's going to stimulate your intellect, somebody who's going to stimulate and like your spirit, who's going to talk to your spirit, talk to your mind. Have we really as women lost ourselves that much that all we care about is money? I mean, yes, money. The thing about money, in my opinion, I mean, I grew up in a family where we had money, and then we didn't have money. Then we had money, then we didn't. I mean, it was never a consistent thing in my family. But I know that my parents loved each other because that was their consistency. Yes, they might have had their own their own problems as a couple that maybe as a child I was not privileged to knowing, but my childhood wasn't tainted basically by lack of money, to put it in a basic understanding. And even now, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I want a guy who doesn't know where he's going with his life. I mean, I want a person, yes, you might not have all the money that you want right now, but you need to know where you're going. You need to know how you're going to get there. You've got to have some form of plan for your life. Yes, maybe you might not be able to take me to the Maldives right now, and you might not be able to do all those fancy things that get done for girls, but as long as you can hold conversation with me and we can speak about things and we can talk about things. That's the type of person that I want in my life. And we can always build on having money. Like we can always, we can work at it. And because genuinely, if I meet somebody and all I'm about is his money, and then he loses his money, and I've got to deal with him as a person, how am I going to deal with him as a person when all I was interested in was his money? That's my thinking. We get so taken away as girls, as women, by these people with money, that when he doesn't have money, you then leave him because that's why you were there, is because of the money. And that's why we have such a huge generation that is having divorce, because we're getting married for the wrong reasons, number one. Number two, we're getting married because we think people can offer us a certain security, financially. Usually it isn't even an emotional security, it's a financial security. And then when that security, because that's the thing with money, it comes and it goes. It unless you're like a gazillionaire or a millionaire where it's a consistent thing in life, but money comes for the general, I mean, for the standard person, money comes and goes. You've got months where, oh wow, no, it was a good month, you've got a lot of money, and then you have months like, yo, you can't wait for the 25th, oh my goodness. So I'm just posing this question, starting this conversation. Hit me up in the comment section down below about what you think. Have we as women lost our sense of pride, I'm going to say, where all we care about is what a person earns, or all we care about is what a person drives, all we care about is the materialistic things that a person can provide for us, and we don't care that he loves us, and we don't care that he's not going to hit us, and we don't care that he's not going to be a good father. Have we lost all of that sense? Have we? It's what I want to know. So hit me up in the comment section down below. This was a very short video, and I hope I reiterated something that has been bothering me, because it has been bothering me, whether us as women have really lost it. Yes, I know we blame guys for a lot of things, and guys are wrong for a lot of things, but we're also wrong for a lot of things. We're wrong for putting that pressure on men that they must have money. We're wrong for that, because then we forget that we're also supposed to pull our own weight. We're also supposed to come into this thing as a partnership. We're supposed to come into this thing where you do your bits and he does his bits, and together we're doing our bits and we're growing. We've put so much pressure on guys to maintain a certain lifestyle, because that lifestyle will help him, will help him get a girlfriend, or get a wife, or whatever the need may be. We've dropped the standard so much that we've made material things the basis of our relationships. Whereas personally, I don't think that's it. I mean, personally, you need a person that's going to meet you spiritually. You need to have the same spiritual upbringing, I'm going to say, with the person. I mean, you need to understand what a person means spiritually, and by spiritually, whatever spiritual thing that you're in. But you need a person who's going to understand you spiritually. You need a person that's going to understand you mentally, intellectually. A person who's going to understand you emotionally. A person who's going to understand the essence of who you are as a person before the material things, because the material things are the things, they're frivolous, they come and they go. I mean, you have this jersey today, it's out of fashion tomorrow, you've got to go buy a new jersey. That's what material things are like. They come and they go. But we no longer are wanting people and relationships with people that are building us. And I blame us as women, because we're the people that set the standard. We're the people that changed the game, so to say, where we were like, okay, no, like, I'm not going to date. I'm not going to be with the guy who doesn't drive a GTI. And then the next thing we knew, everybody was driving a GTI, or we were like, no, I'm not going to be with a nigga that doesn't live in a townhouse in the burbs. And then everybody moved from the location to the burbs. We changed it. We are the people that changed it. We're the people that flipped it. And I hope that one day we could just come together and flip it back, because it gives us a really big problem as women, it gives us a really big problem as guys as well, that we're getting into these superficial relationships and we're getting into these superficial things with people where it basically nothing means anything with anyone. So it's just no, because we look good, hashtag vacation, but in that vacation there's no love, there's no respect, there's no honesty, there's no loyalty. It's just you're there because it looks good on Instagram, basically. So yeah, that was just my 2 cents worth, as I like to say, and I hope that this could spark a conversation and get people talking. So I just hope that one day we as women can realize the wrong that we have done as women in the game, like the wrong that we have done as women in the, I'm gonna call it, it's not a game. No, it's not a game. But for lack of a better description, I'm going to call it a game. The damage that we have done. We're so quick to do the hashtag man or trash thing, and we're forgetting that Nazi in the culture we can be trash. So yeah, I know this might not go down well with a lot of people, but I'm okay with that. So don't forget to like, share. Don't forget to share and subscribe to this channel. And remember that I love you, but most importantly, God loves you. And I hope that we as women can see what we've done wrong. And money isn't everything.